That's how much they hold. So whether it's water, whether it's tea, think about how long you can keep your hot drinks hot. Well, with this, you can keep your hot drinks hot 7 hours, cold drinks cold 9 hours. That's how long you can do that. And this is gonna fit, you see this design, into your cup holders. And by the way, the lid is leak resistant. You're getting 2 of these today on this today only price, under $17. And again, under $17 for 2, not 1, but 2 of them. We have 2 colored variations to choose from. This is the white and the marble. This is a 2-pack that you'd be getting. And then we have the red and what we're calling the opal, which is also white. So you're getting 2-pack, either this color variation to choose from. This is very Valentine's Day. Maybe you want to throw some candy in there and give them to the girls for Galentine's, or you have this variation as well. Guess who's back with us, everyone? Deb Byers is in the house.
Hi,
hey,
for the 3rd hour.
I know, 3 hours of HSN today.
Well, and you could have your coffee still be hot from the time that you got started to right now when you've got these great tumblers from Improvements ×2. So you heard Su Ming tell you that this is going to be a 40-ounce tumbler. It's about 10 1/4 inches high. You've got a tapered base here, so it'll fit in most car holders. You've got a beautiful handle here that's going to make it easy for you if you want to walk. But most importantly, you're going to be able to keep your cold beverage cold for 9 hours, your hot beverage hot for 7 hours, your ice frozen for 10 hours, and your ice water cold for 40 hours. That's a day and a half. So think about it. If you've been joining the show since the beginning of the time, every time you reach for your coffee, it's getting a little tepid. Put it in your tumbler and it'll always be the right temperature, because this is going to give you the opportunity, when you get 2 of them, to keep 1 for your cold water because you want to stay hydrated, and 1 for your favorite coffee or latte or whatever you're buying at the store with the green cups, and be assured that it's always going to maintain that perfect temperature ×2.
You know, I think, Deb, a lot of us have seen some cups that look similar to this that cost $40, $50, $60, upwards of $100, right? And we think, oh, those are great, but their features are different. So yes, they cost up to $100, but guess what? They don't even have a leak-proof lid. So if you knock that over, the water, whatever's in it, is coming right out. These features on here should cost $70 in comparison retail value. It is under $17 to get 2 of them home today. I can't stress enough what an amazing deal this is. So make sure you pick one up, get a couple at this price so that you can keep them in your gift closet, give them as gifts, or maybe you have kids in the family. You know, people want to reuse cups. We don't want to keep using those the plastic ones that we have to throw out, right,
Well,
Deb?
of course, yes. Or if you're going to go ahead and fill the landfill, you don't want to have to do that. That's not the case with this. Or if you're sitting at your desk doing whatever you're doing with your home or at the office, and you drink that 16-ounce glass of water or whatever it is, you've got to get up and refill it. This is a 40-ounce tumbler with either hot or cold that's going to keep just the right temperature. Now, we say it's leak-proof, and that's true. And the reason that it's leak-proof is, first of all, you've got a super heavy-duty lock that's going to keep everything secure. This little area here is where your bubble tea straw is going to go, and I know that that's a favorite of yours.
That's my favorite part.
So here we go. So now you're getting this great big fat straw. So all that beautiful smoothie that you want to drink, or all the bubble teas with all the tapiocas at the bottom, are going to come right through that little hole there. You'll also notice there's a little ring on here. That's so you never lose this. When you want to go ahead and sip through your straw, you're simply going to put it from the bottom up, and that way you always have it, because it can't go anywhere, so keep it secure. But you can also use it as a sippy cup that you can go ahead, close up that little hole, and release that lock, and then you can sip right there. So you can go ahead and customize this to your particular favorite choice. But remember, most importantly, leak-proof, because you've got that silicone gasket that's going to keep it secure, and that lock that's also going to keep everything that's supposed to stay in there. And that is different, and what separates us from what's out there on the market.
100%. I mean, think about this. Have you been at home and you have some important documents on the table? Maybe it's your keyboard, you're at your desk, the cat knocks it over, or your kid, or your elbow, and then everything's ruined. You don't have to worry about that with this. Now, I do want to tell everyone, we are very limited in the white and marble variation. We have less than 400 left.
Oh, wow.
And that's not less than 400, we're getting some back. Once these are gone, they are gone. So I don't want you to miss out on this, especially at this price. Think about this right now. It's under $17. You are getting 2 for that price. Not 1, 2 for under $17. They are coming in gift boxes that look like this. You are getting them boxed. So you could effectively keep one and gift one, okay? Keep them in your gift closet. Or think about Valentine's Day coming up. Maybe you're doing something with the girls. Or maybe you have kids that have to bring water bottles to school. There are sports events, right? Or keep one hot, one cold with you in the office. At this price, I mean, it is such a steal. Even at one of them for $17 would be worth it, Deb, but two for under $17?
It's when they told me that that's what they were going to be doing, I thought they were kidding, but it's absolutely true. Because if you do go out into the marketplace, there's a very famous one that literally sold out. It caused a frenzy about a year ago, and you couldn't even get tumblers. Well, the improvements team not only were able to come back with tumblers, they were able to bring two, and they were able to bring all those great features that we talked about. The bubble tea straw, you've got the ability for going ahead and not having to worry about it being leak proof. You've got that double-walled insulated interior that's going to keep your hot beverages hot for 7 hours, your cold for 9, your ice frozen for 10, and your ice water cold for a day and a half. That is not something that we could say unless it was absolutely true. So think about it for a second. Let's say you're on your way to the office after you're done watching the show for 3 hours, which is terrific. We're so glad you're here. Then you're going to buy your coffee in that store, and it's going to be in a cup that's cardboard.
Right.
And you paid $7 for it. Now, by the time you get to your destination, it's starting to get tepid. Well, if you put it in your tumbler, you're going to have that hot for 7 hours. So every time you sip it, it's going to be delicious. The same thing if you wanted to just have something cold. What's more unpleasant than having something that starts cold and then after a while it just starts to get warm again?
Ew.
That's not pleasant. That's not going to happen with this. Now, we've been talking about the fact that this is leak proof, and I want to show you that. So I've got a little demo here, and I've got the white one here. Now, forgive my elbow here. We're just going to show, I've turned it upside down. And I don't have a timer, but we'll just leave it like that for a second. And maybe you're home going, oh, come on, Deb, you're fooling us. There's nothing in there. I would never, ever lie to you. So I want you to see what we've got in here. And we'll just top this over. Here we go. So when we say leak proof, we're not kidding. And that's a really important feature because the reality of these tumblers is we take them everywhere. We take them to the sports events. We take them to the gym. We take them to work. We take them on walks. We take them in the car. And stuff happens and they topple, you don't have to worry about the content spilling all over this. As long as you're sure that the lock is locked and the little straw hole is closed, you are good to go. But most importantly, 40 ounces of what everybody wants, hot or cold, keep one, gift one for the office, one for home, one for the chocolates for the Galentine.
Right.
Whatever you want to do with them, you're getting 2 of them today, and you can't go wrong.
You know, Deb, I love what you said, too, because we think about our commute. Some of us have longer commutes than others, right? So if you've ever gone to pick up your coffee, and then it's sitting in that paper cup, sometimes that paper cup starts to wilt away. And then it spills in your car. Or think about when you're stuck in traffic, and maybe you had to hit the brakes, and then there goes the drink flying, right? And then, or you burn your leg, or whatever happens. We've all had these mishaps just in our commutes to work. Think about now not having to worry about that because you have your improvements tumbler and it's keeping your drink warm or cold or hot, sorry, hot or cold, and then you're protected because it's leak proof, because it's going to fit right there in your cup holder. You're not going to have to worry about it. I'm going to stress to you all that these are flying and we are not going to have any left, okay? We had under 400 left in the white and marble variation, and then we have a handful, I don't know actually how many, but in the red and the white opal is what we're calling it. But remember, you're getting 2. They are boxed and ready to go, whether you keep them, whether you gift them, whether you're, I don't know, maybe your goal is to drink more water or just get more fluids in you this year. This is going to be the way to do it with your 40-ounce tumbler, under $17 for today only in price. I mean, I can't believe it, Deb.
Well, it's really fantastic. And a lot of us, we're trying to get, you know, we want to be more healthy in 2025. This is a great asset because you do want to keep yourself hydrated. It's going to get warm enough soon enough. Believe me, I know it's cold up north, but eventually the summer's going to happen and you're going to want to stay hydrated. Or maybe you just love that latte. Remember, if you're spending $7 for a latte, you want it to maintain its temperature. You can go ahead and pop it in here, and if you use it that way, it actually is paid for itself because remember, you're getting 2 at this great price. So this is a great way for you to gift for yourself, gift for virtually anyone. 1 for hot, 1 for cold, 1 for the office, 1 for home, 1 for walking, 1 for the car. You can't go wrong. You're getting both both of them.
And I want to remind everyone too, you know, if you have that big name tumbler at home that you spend a lot of money on, right? That's fine. That's all well and good, but it doesn't have the features that this one has, right? It doesn't have that leak-proof lid. If you're a boba girl like me and you love to have your bubble tea or boba tea, the popping boba, whatever it is, maybe it's smoothies, this cup has the ability to let you drink that through the straw, right? So you don't have to switch up different cups. This will be your one cup to rule them all, essentially. So make sure that you grab yours while we still have them in stock, because on the today only price, I'm pretty much guarantee we may not have any by the end of today. So, you know, with the color variations, you're either getting white or marble. We had less than 400, or you're getting red and opal. I'm not sure how many we have left, but we don't have a whole lot left. Under $17 gets it home for both. Stock up on these. We've got Mother's Day coming up. Maybe there's birthdays, Father's Day. I mean, this is a cup. You don't have to know anyone's size, right? If you're getting a gift. Galentine's for the girls, put chocolates in there, and maybe, you know, or maybe like you do like a drinks thing and everyone has their own little tumbler. And that would be cute, like teas and things like that, right?
Well, Sarah Anderson said, and for you adults, you can put your adult beverages in here. And it didn't even dawn on me.
On the go.
This will keep your margarita frozen. So think about that as well. It's just a great vessel to have, and you're getting both of them today.
That's good to know. I think that's what I'm going to have in mine, Deb, for sure. Don't miss out. Make sure you grab yours. 864231's the item number. Deb, it was so good to hang out with you.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here on your inaugural third hour.
I know, 3 hours that we just spent today. Everyone's
much
loving it. All right, so now we have 5 and 5. Is that what we're doing now? All right, let's kick things off. Here we go. All right, so first up, this is going to be from Nakery Beauty. So we know that